Hi guys, in this lesson you'll have a chance to review 8 common English errors. So let's see how you do. The first one, I met John 2 years before. So what's wrong with that? There's actually something wrong with each one of them. I'll tell you that in advance that there are no tricks here. So what's wrong with this sentence? Well, the right answer is you don't use before, we use ago. And why like that? Whenever you're using ago, you have to remember two things in a sentence to use ago. First, if the sentence is in past tense. Second, if there is specific time mentioned. So we use ago. Let's see. We have met, so it's a past tense, right? Met is used in past tense, and the specific time mentioned here, 2 years, right? So that's why ago is the proper word to use here. So ago refers to the time in the past in reference to the present time, of course. Before is used to refer time preceding the time of specific event or action before something. For example, you can say before I graduated, before I got married. But you can't use before by itself alone. You cannot. You should have something after that. And there shouldn't be any specific time mentioned when you're using before. So the proper word which we use here is ago. Number 2. What's the different? What's wrong here, guys? See here. Different is an adjective, which means separate or non-identical. What you want to use here is not adjective. You should use here noun. So what's the noun of this word different? Difference. So we use the word difference here. What's the difference? Means quality that makes one person or thing unlike another. Right? So we use noun in the sentence, that is the word difference. What's the difference? Number 3. Today morning I had meeting with my boss. Well, what's wrong with this sentence now? Well, it should be this morning. This morning I had meeting with my boss. This morning is used to indicate the morning that has just passed. It's redundant and unnecessary to use today with that. So we don't use today morning. We use this morning. So if you are talking about the morning of the same day, then use this morning. Okay? This morning I had meeting with my boss. This morning I woke up late. And that's another one. Number 4. This is a 3 months course. That sounds almost okay, right? But it's not okay. So the mistake is what? What's wrong with this sentence? So the mistake here is S. The mistake here is with the S. When we use this expression, the entire expression becomes an adjective for this noun course. You understand? So we should say this is a 3-month course, not 3 months course. 3-month period is correct as you are speaking of a single period. One full period. It is considered as one full period. Even though it's 3 months, but it is considered as one full period. And adjectives does not take plurals in English. So we use 3-month. If you put S, it becomes a plural. So 3-month course. 3-month here is an adjective. So you have to remember that. This is a 3-month course. Another example. This is $1 million contract. You don't say $1 million contract. You say this is $1 million contract. And so on. Like that. Okay? Each of these is a different element of grammar. Different aspect of grammar. Number 5. Thank you. I've really enjoyed. What's wrong with that? Well, the problem is here. First of all, enjoyed is a transitive verb as well as a reflexive verb. So enjoyed is a reflexive verb. So you would need to say that I really enjoyed myself. There should be something after that, there should be a reflexive pronoun or a direct object here. Alright, so reflexive verb is what? It shows that subject of the sentence is also the object of the sentence. So if your subject is I really enjoyed, you should have myself. Myself is a reflexive pronoun. So I really enjoyed myself. Or if you say he, you can say he enjoyed himself, she enjoyed herself, we enjoyed ourselves, they enjoyed themselves. Okay, so this is what is reflexive pronoun. So there are certain reflexive verbs in English and we need to use them correctly. That's one of them. Alright, number 6. Did you lose your cell phone? What's wrong with that? So many people make this error. This is actually a spelling mistake. You should be spelling the word this way. Lose is an adjective, which means not tight, and you need to use lose with one O. That's the opposite of find. So when you're finding your cell phone, you will use this lose. Did you lose your cell phone? Also, the pronunciation is lose, not lose. So this is the right answer. Number 7. This is an academic course. So what was wrong with what I said there? Okay, so what was wrong was my pronunciation of this word. It's academic. The stress is on the middle term. This is an academic course. So if in case you make this mistake, I'm not saying you do. In case you do, make sure you correct it. Last one. Yes, I have a free time. What's wrong there? Here we don't need to say a free time. We just need to say free time. Yes, I have free time. Because time is an uncountable noun. An uncountable nouns does not take a. A is used with countable nouns. A pen, a book, a box. Now time is an uncountable noun, so we don't use a. Yes, I have free time. That's the right answer. Each of these examples represents a different aspect of grammar. There's more to come, so don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Take care.